What is up, YouTube watchers? I've been working on this thing again, trying to get the fender and door gaps fixed on it, or at least lined up a little bit better. And this is about as good as I can get it without having to take the fender completely off and tap the mount back that's on the cab. But that's about as close as I can get it right there, which looks good, but this other side is like a hair tighter. You can probably see right here. It is about a hair tighter, but not too noticeable. It's hard to tell because this fender's red and the door's white. And then you can see the fender, or the hood to fender gap right there. That one is almost damn near identical to this one, even measuring. And there, and across to there. I mean, it's damn close. And I cannot find anywhere like pictures of brand new trucks, like how this gap is supposed to be right here. I think it's supposed to be like maybe a quarter or a half inch. It may supposed to go up a little bit more than that, but I'm just gonna leave it right there because this right here, this already looks better than most of the trucks around here. I mean, the bumper is mounted solid, it's tight, and you know, I'm not trying to be a perfectionist with it, but I think the truck is locked. That's one thing I had to do. I had to go in the settings on the Escalade stuff, because every time I'd unlock the truck, the horn would honk twice. I had to go in there and fix that because that's annoying. I like the horn to honk when you lock it, but not unlock. You know, when I unlock it, I just want the lights to flash, and then locking, lights, and horn. But I don't know, what else was I going to do to this thing or talk about? Obviously the fog lights, they look good. All the lights work. Yeah, let me get the key real quick. Okay, I got the key. That's much better. Horn doesn't sound when I unlock it now. But one thing I did get the passenger seat in. These seats are rough, but I mean, that's just what I had. I used the Escalade interior to put in this thing, and these seats were already trashed. That Escalade had a hard life. People on social media was mad at me because I posted about this truck, and they were like, "You tore up a clean Escalade to make a single cab?" Well, fuck yeah. There are some people that was like, man, 4,500, because I estimated about 4,500 is what I have in this truck, and that's buying the Escalade for 4,000, the parts truck for 800, selling parts off of them, buying a short bed frame, a bed that I overpaid for, 200, calculating what I've sold off Marketplace, what I scrapped stuff for. I got about 4,500 in this truck. And there were some people that were like, you know, man, that's too much. And please help me find another 6.0 liter single cab truck for less than 4,500 bucks in today's market. You know, short bed, single cab. I don't think it's going to happen. I tried to look. I could not find another 6.0 truck. I mean, I found other examples that were like really nice, clean, painted, and they were like $10,000, $12,000, $8,000, which to me is overpriced. But anyway, one thing that I was going to address in this truck is the ignition. I need to go ahead and get an ignition system for it because, as you know, this one never did work when it was in the Escalade because that thing could have been stolen. Who knows in the past where that Escalade, the life of that Escalade, where it led. But as you can see, this key doesn't even go to this ignition right here. It just fits in. Turn the ignition, you can pull the key out. So that is no bueno. I need to get a new ignition, probably just a truck ignition like this one, because I like having these little ears on here that I can turn, so I'm not turning the key which, I mean, it don't matter because you shouldn't have to turn the key that hard to turn the ignition, but I like having these ears. Let's see, this is actually the truck. This came out of the $800 long bed truck. The one for the Escalade was flat, but I like this better. I just use this barrel. This barrel basically has no teeth in it, nothing, you know, and this key right here, this is still the Escalade key, which is strangely a Hummer H2 key. So none of this shit is right. It's all janky. But I was thinking about, because a few days ago there was a extended cab truck that got stolen in Lufkin at a gas station, and it wasn't even that nice of a truck. It was lowered with some, you know, just lowered little sport truck, but it got stolen there while it was at the gas station. So I was talking with my buddies, and I was thinking about putting a push button in this truck somewhere. When you turn the key, you have to push a hidden button somewhere while turning the key to crank the truck up. Just, I mean, if somebody's going to steal these things, it's, you know, they're going to be able to steal it no matter what. But if I can wire in like something from the starter all the way in here and put a push button somewhere in here, I'm not even going to say on here where I'd put it. And initially I thought about using this StabiliTrak button right here and just pushing that and then starting. But I don't want anything out in the open. Plus, I got a pocket that's going to go here. I don't even use this. They don't even work anymore. But I was going to put a pocket here, and I want to put a push button somewhere that's hidden in this truck. But I still need to do all the interior in here. I don't really know. I guess I need to get some color matched paint and try to match this stuff to this shell color right here. See, I guess that's it. Just a little update. But I was gonna just post a video on here and see what you guys thought. Building this truck from two different vehicles. Like I said, I have roughly 4,500 in this truck. If you want to get technical, maybe 4,800 with gas. You know, putting gas in the vehicle to go pick up the truck, because the furthest I had to drive was close to New Orleans to pick up that red long bed parts truck. And I think that was like 2-ish hours there. I don't remember. It was a long drive. I had to drive on that one. I know I drove on I-10 part of the way on that long bridge in Louisiana. And then I picked back up maybe in Orange and something and went straight back up to Center through St. Augustine and all that. But I don't know. I couldn't have used more than $150 in gas, because I didn't exactly, you know, roll out. You know, I just kind of cruised there and cruised back. It wasn't too bad of a drive. But anyway, 4,500-ish in this truck. Can you find another? Technically, it's a clean title. The cab has a clean title. So, I mean, it is a rebuilt truck, but it's a clean title truck. You know, when I get the title changed over, it will be a clean blue Texas title, whatever that's worth. You know, that don't really say much, because you can buy a vehicle with a clean title and it'll still have a fucked up frame. But anyway, 4,500 for this truck. Is that a good deal? What do you think? Me, I don't care what anybody thinks, because I have this truck and I have fun in it. But I'm just kind of wondering, is there any other single cab, short bed, V8? It has to be 6.0 at least. Preferably Escalade swaps, LQ9 4L65E, trucks for sale on Marketplace for less than $4,500. I would think not. And I mean, this one's rough. To me, this one's not worth $4,500. You know, that's about when I got in it. I wouldn't pay $4,500 for this. I mean, maybe I would with the motor. The motor's in good shape. The transmission's in good shape. It has a date code of 2015 on the transmission, so it was at least somewhat rebuilt in 2015, if that's worth anything. But the motor's in great shape. Drivetrain has roughly 166,000 miles. You know, the rear end is good. I put that rear end together, clean the axle tubes out. The rear end's good. Tires, wheels, like I said, I got like 280 in these tires, and they're worth about 8 to 9 to 1,000 brand new. So I don't know. I'm happy with it, but I just like to get some other people's opinions, comments, negative or positive comments. I don't care. Either way, it doesn't affect me. Because at the end of the day, I'm happy with this truck. I'm not happy about the bed. The only thing that I'm not happy about is this bed. Because I jumped on it when I should have looked at it better. And I didn't notice that was me looking. I seen that side, which looked perfect, but I didn't notice this over here, which I did. I mean, I did push this out, so it's not completely, it's not horrible. I mean, it's just an old V8 street truck, but excuse me, I would like to find another bed that's at least somewhat dent-free, or a couple of dings is fine. Faded paint, chipped paint like this is fine. But I think just a better bed on this truck would look better. Because if you look down the body, I mean, from the cab forward, it's all like nice and straight. Looks good. Oh, the passenger side fender over here. This passenger side fender's got some dents right here. So maybe if I find a good, like perfectly straight white fender, that would be good. And scuff the cab and paint it white. But that's about it. I thought about trading these wheels, but the more I look at them, the more they look good. If anything, I would like to find maybe some like 17 by 8 or 17 by 9 aftermarket steel wheels, like the soft 8. I forgot who makes them. Prime wheels, or the soft 8 by Vision or something. Just because the only thing I don't like about these wheels here is I don't know why GM put this deep crevice right here, because dirt, mud, and water always gets trapped in this little crevice. You can see that in there. It always traps water. Every time I wash this truck, there's a big puddle of water up to here. It just holds water. And I've thought about, because it's all flat right here, I thought about drilling holes in this, but I'm not getting that technical with these wheels. You know, if anything, I'd like to just trade for, or just get some aftermarket steel wheels. But the only thing is, most of the 6-lug aftermarket steel wheels, they're not hub-centric. I like these factory wheels because they're hub-centric, they're factory. I don't know, I just guess I gotta just check back there every now and then to keep it dry. But that's about it, I guess. Need to get some tint on the back glass to match the side windows. Probably just do 20% on the back glass. And then eventually start working on the interior when I figure out what I'm going to do with it. Because I'd like to get, on eBay, I seen SEM has some interior paint, shell color, which I believe that's what this light color right here is, shell, I think. SHALE. And then paint all that stuff right there. But anyway, I guess that's the gist of this video. Leave a comment if you think $4,500 for this truck, to build this truck, was too much, or if that's just about right for a 6.0 LQ9 single cab. Because either way, I don't care. I'm happy with the truck. And whenever I get around to it, when I get this truck completely road legal, I'll get the title changed over and have I guess a clean title truck, whatever that means anymore. But anyway, my nose is stopping up. Anyway, you guys have a great day or night. Thanks for watching.